Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. If you want to order any of my services, my tarot sessions, tarot lessons, if you want to order my miniature altars, hair, body oils, t-shirts, or any of the cards, the decks that I have created over here, you can always check the description box below for my email, and I'll get back to you right away. So I will be going live again in a few days also. For those of you who are wondering, I will be going live again soon. So let's just jump right into it. Yesterday, I brought a message forward, and I kept hearing go harder, right? So the message clearly, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It's literally the last video that I uploaded. It spoke on going harder on a spiritual level, okay? Because many of you have opposition out there that does not want you to see your full potential to fruition in this lifetime. In other words, they don't want to see those spiritual gifts come out. They don't want you to discover the power that you possess in order to change your circumstances. They don't want you to discover the gift of alchemy that you have, where you can alchemize and transmute energy and manifest and call in what you desire. They don't want you to discover that because they've been too busy siphoning that energy from you and using it to build their empire. And so now many of you are no longer in that passive state. You're tired. You're not putting up with the crap anymore. And you're ready to, it was speaking on the lion, bringing your voice out, speaking out loud, speaking things into existence, and no longer being afraid of the power that you possess, no longer hiding in the shadows, but being that fierce lion or lioness that you are naturally. So let's just jump into the message and see, is there any more information that needs to follow up behind that message, or where is it going to take us today? So let's tap in. Okay. So the truth card came out. So that's the truth, y'all. Okay. You now see the truth. The truth is being revealed to you. No more illusions, no more smoke screens. Because what also came out yesterday is that your enemy has been doing blinding spells against you. Now, please consider this is not for everyone, but I will tell you all, as I've told you many, many times before, is that those who are doing spell work against the chosen, it's not just people that in your intimate circle. It will very well be, it is the powers that were. It is those beings that's being dethroned that no longer hold that position of power anymore. They're losing it at a very rapid pace. They've been doing spell work behind the scenes in order to get that position and to maintain it. And the chosen seed was the direct target, because the moment that you wake up is the moment that you start calling judgment, and that's when their empire begins to fall. So the spell work is always being done against the chosen. No, you are not always aware of who these beings are, and in your lifetime you will likely never meet them directly, but the energy speaks for itself. So let's just see. So then I have here patience, okay? So you're being called to be patient. Truth is being revealed to you, and you're being called to be patient here. I have trust coming out. Trust the process, okay? Trust that your spiritual team has got you and that they're taking care of everything. So if you felt like certain areas of your life were stagnant, if you felt like certain things were blocked, be patient. Your spiritual team is working on your behalf, but they also want you to put it out there into the atmosphere. What do you want? Because there's a firm foundation that's being laid out for you right now. So it may seem like there's a lot of mountains that you have to overcome to get there, but the main thing is getting that root chakra in alignment. So you may want to get you a red candle and write on that candle, my root chakra is healed. So yeah, when I just paused, my timer said 4:04. This card is actually the number 4. Okay. So as I was saying with the red candle, right on that red candle, my root chakra is healed. I am secure. I am stable. I am grounded. I have an overflow of wealth coming into my life every day. I attract an overflow of wealth into my life every day. Put these types of things, write it on a red candle with a permanent marker, light it, give thanks to the Most High and your spiritual team, and let it burn. Okay? If you have to blow it out and light it again, do what you got to do, but let it burn all the way through eventually, right? So you have the authority to alchemize and transmute the energy. You don't have to sit in this. Now with the patience card, so let's clarify the patience card. So this says slow it down, okay? Slow it down. So with the patience card, you're being called, don't rush. Do not rush it. Things are moving at the appropriate pace. It could be that, you've had some enemies that thought they were slowing you down, but this is the intentions of your spiritual team for things to slow down because they want you to pay attention to details here. Let me see. I want to get a little bit more information. Slow it down. It's clarified by prayer. So they want you to slow it down and put more emphasis on doing your spiritual work, more focus there. Because what I'm picking up is if you're focused on a project, okay, you're focused on a creative idea or you're doing something new, it may require a lot of practical effort, right? It may require a lot of your time and your energy, your resources. And so it can end up being the perfect distraction that keeps you from staying balanced when it comes to doing your spiritual work. So your spiritual team is saying, slow it down, focus on affirmations, prayer, putting out there into the universe what you desire. Let me see what else comes through for prayer. Okay, I want the card to fall for prayer. So I have Phoenix rising. So you are rising up out of this energy that seems stagnant. It's, when Phoenix rises from the ashes, that's that energy of being buried. Okay, you've been through a lot, you've overcome a lot, and now you rise back up. And people are like, whoa, they didn't see you coming. They didn't know that you would be able to get yourself up out of that situation that they tried to place you in, right? But you're getting ready to come out stronger is what I'm picking up. See, you're being called to focus on doing shadow work right now. The shadow work is specifically connected to your trust, having trust and faith that everything is going to work out, even if it seems slow right now, but also focusing in on that root chakra. You want to get that in alignment, because if your root chakra is not in alignment, fear starts to creep in. Lack mentality begins to creep in, and that can directly impact your wealth. Okay? So the root chakra is what you want to focus on. Let me clarify this truth card. So it's clarified by strength. Okay? So the truth is things have slowed down because your spiritual team wants you to become stronger. Okay? They want to strengthen you. They want you to see the amount of power that you naturally possess. You can see that this person here, they're sitting alone, but they're in a meditative state. Okay? And so I feel like your spiritual team wants you to see, like, you're safe, you're secure, but they need you strong in that knowledge, okay? They need you to be sitting strong and firmly in that truth, because there's going to be things worthy of celebration further down the line here. Things worthy of celebration. Let me clarify celebration. Pretty much, I feel like they're saying the moment that you're at that where they need you to be in terms of your internal strength, that's when you start to have the breakthroughs, and then celebration comes. Okay, that's too many cards. Let's see. Celebration. Okay, well, I still got two, so I'll take it. So we have here the past, and then I have a time to give rather than take. So celebration, the past, the time to give rather than take. Let me clarify the past. What does this mean? So the past is clarified by take chances and you'll realize how perfect something will turn out. Take chances and you'll realize how perfect something will turn out. So it could be something that you needed some clarity about, something that you might have started in the past. And you're being called to open yourself up to that, to the potential of that, whatever that is. It says it will all make sense to you soon. So you're going to get more clarity, because all of this is clarifying the truth card. You will get more clarity about what this past energy is that's coming back around. It's going to be worthy of celebration. But you're being called to give rather than receive right now. So maybe giving spiritually, emotionally to the situation, manifesting, visualizing. Let me clarify that card. A time to give rather than take. So pretty much pouring into the vision, not necessarily seeing the fruits of that just yet, but pouring into making sure that everything is in alignment first. This says you will be surrounded by people with different agendas. It may scare you away, but fight it. You've got this. Okay. People with different agendas. What is that? Let's clarify. Oh, that came out fast. Six of Cups is in a reverse. So that could be people that you don't have the best memories with. The Sun is also here in the reverse with the Death card here. So it does feel like people will try to come into your energy and you're being called to learn how to navigate through whatever it is they're bringing, okay? It could be people from the past that try to come back around. Yeah, because you have this new opportunity that's coming through. It could be a distraction, okay? Three of Cups. It could definitely be a distraction. Somebody wants to come through. They're rushing in very fast because they see this Ace of Pentacles, which is that big opportunity that's going to be worthy of celebration. This could be old friends, people that you might not have collaborated well with, okay? It could have been a lot of drama. Whoever this is, family, it could be anybody. What is this Ace of Pentacles? The Ace of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. You're going to be set up real nicely. Whatever this new opportunity is, it's going to bring in a lot of wealth and abundance. And so that's why you're being called to be patient and trust the process, because even though things might have slowed down, it's just to prepare you, to get you to do some shadow work on that root chakra. Because when these people from the past try to come back in, they're going to try to distract you from taking a chance towards something. Like this could be a big opportunity. It's something that is, you might have had the idea in the past, right? But you didn't quite move on it. Whatever this is, people from the past resurface to be the perfect distraction, because something is going to set you up really nicely here. It says hating on your creative ideas. Yeah, so whoever these people are that's trying to resurface, they're going to be hating on your creative ideas here. If it's not a person that tries to resurface, it could very well be thoughts of the past. Something that wants to push you back into past energy. That's what I'm picking up here. So this says authentic. They envy you for following your own path and not caring what others think. People envy you because you're taking advantage of new opportunities here and they're not liking it, okay? People are watching you from the sidelines and they realize that something is shifting for you in a big way. Let me see. So this says you have so much to offer the world. Don't ever doubt your contribution. So something here is big, okay? The world needs it. It's a very creative idea, it feels like, and it's taboo. It's not what people would expect to see from you, but it's authentic. Like it's your blueprint on that thing. So nobody else can come in and take credit for it. No one else can come in and say, hey, I'm the one that encouraged you and motivated you to do it, because it definitely feels like you're in this energy of hermit mode, just creating this idea yourself. It's coming from you authentically. So others will be hating on your creative ideas here. And so those people, let's see, they're hating on your creative ideas. So what are they doing behind the scenes here? They don't like how authentic you are. And I'm picking up how unique you are when it comes to your creativity as well. A lot of these people are mad because they didn't think to do it. And if they did think to do it, they wasn't on the right vibration to move towards that idea or to call it in. Okay? You've done the work. Many of you are in the process of doing the work, depending on what's going on with your timeline. Everybody's on different timelines. But let me see. I'm going to just pull a random card. So what are these people doing that's hating on your creative ideas? So I have here, look at that, the Knight of Swords. They're trying to rush in here. Okay? If anything, they're in a hurry because they see that there's big opportunities that's coming in for you. So, Very impulsive here. They feel like they're going to rush in to try to get what they want. King of Swords is coming out right behind the Knight of Swords energy. Interesting. So, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. What are these people trying to do? Is definitely a strong energy of investigating. The Five of Pentacles is in a reverse. This person or these people, they could be watching you very closely, trying to gauge or gather information about what you're doing behind the scenes here. Some of them are trying to come into your energy because they realize something great is coming in for you and they want to come out of some form of hardship. Okay, they could be going through a whole lot of adversity here. So then I have here the Knight of Pentacles in a reverse. Yeah. There's a lack of inspiration. Things are not advancing for these beings here. That's what I'm picking up. They might have made some really bad decisions in the past. It's like they fumbled the ball. So pretty much self-sabotaged certain things because they moved way too fast. They didn't pay attention to detail. They didn't do the work. They didn't put forth the practical effort, and they wasn't patient with the process of change. Whereas you're being called to be patient with this change, slow it down, you know, stay in the energy of creating, manifesting, doing your prayers and affirmations to be on the right frequency so that when it's time for that thing to fully come into fruition in the 3D, you're spiritually in alignment with the energy so that it can flourish, right? And it's immovable. The foundation, like it said, firm foundation, the foundation is solid, it's stable. They had particular ideas, but they rushed into it. Didn't do the spiritual work on themselves, didn't do the shadow work, did none of that. But they missed out on an opportunity, which really, I don't feel like the opportunity was for them in the first place. So now they want to come rushing in. What are they rushing in to do? Okay. What are they rushing in to do? Because the King of Swords can be like investigative energy, like they're watching you, trying to gauge something, gather some information. So I have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. They're rushing in to throw off your balance here. That's what they want. I feel like they want to put you in a position where it's like, okay, this over here versus that over there. So do I focus on my vision or do I focus on this over here? It's like they want you juggling. They want you to feel like they want to throw off your concentration. Yeah. They want to throw off your concentration. So then I have here the King of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles coming out right now. Whoever this is, whoever these beings are, they know that security is yours. That Ace of Pentacles is directly connected to the King of Pentacles. Whoever you are out there, lots of security and success is coming through. And this is long term, okay? This is you taking your time, though, because the King of Pentacles is not a risk taker, right? Whoever these beings are, they was risk takers. They move too fast. The Knight of Pentacles in a reverse is like stumbling over your own 2 feet because you didn't take time to be patient with the process and focus on the details. So now you come in. There's great security that's coming in for you that's solid because you took your time out to create something that was stable here. Let me see. The Nine of Wands. A lot of these beings will play the victim, okay? They're going to want to play the victim. They're going to try to be hasty and try to pull on your emotions to try to get you to feel sorry for them. They're going to try to play on your emotions to get you to feel sorry for them because they're in victimhood mentality, okay? So, the Death card is in a reverse. Yeah, whoever these beings are, they don't want something to come to an end. They don't want the past to be put to rest here. They're very worried that they're going to be left behind and that you're going to continue to thrive. And so this is because the Death card in the reverse is a card where it's refusal to change, okay? They refuse to go through the transformation. They refuse to heal. They keep repeating negative patterns. Okay, and they're in this energy of codependency. Hold on, I got a card that fell. So what fell is spell broken, okay? They realized that whatever spell work they was doing against you has been broken. So even though they was hating on your creative ideas and envious because you was following your own path and not caring what other people thought. They realized that you're not giving up. Okay. Their objective, I feel, was to get you in this space where you was overly consumed and focused on what was going on over there rather than focusing in on your vision. So they did try to come in and create distractions. So that can be for people in your intimate circle, but it could also be for the powers that were, who, it's a whole lot of stuff going on. Their tower is coming down, but they want you to be overly focused on the tower falling. It reminds me of, oh, what is that particular passage in the biblical text where it talks about I think it was talking about Babylon falling, and the woman turned into a pillar of salt because she was looking back instead of looking forward. So it's like that's what they want. They want you to turn into that pillar of salt. Like they want to completely bring down your vision and your focus. Like you should be focused on moving ahead, but they want you so distracted looking that way that you don't have the focus to pour into your vision. Okay, because obviously in order to manifest, you have to keep that vision in your mind's eye in order to bring it into fruition. It's no different than in the 3D. If you are working on building something, it takes a lot of your focus and concentration. So you have to first create it in your mind's eye. And so I feel like they're trying to come in before you can even manifest or plant that seed in the 3D. But for some of you, if you've already begun working on that project, they came in to try to distract you so that you don't continue to persevere and push forward. So that's because these beings are very afraid of the death energy here. They're afraid of closing out chapters. They don't want to let go. Okay? They don't want to release. They don't want to heal. So this is their last attempt here, but the spell has been broken. So I want to see what type of spell were they doing here? What type of spell has been broken specifically, okay? I feel like it's that spell to get you to feel empathy for them. That spell to get you in that space where you're feeling like, okay, poor you, because they're in this woe is me energy, right? Victimhood mentality. That spell to keep you holding on to their energy has been broken. Let me see. What spell has been broken? I thought a card flipped over. Okay. Mind touch spell. Mind touch spell. So that's what I'm saying. Where they try to manipulate your mind, okay? By manipulating you through your emotions. That spell has been broken. Let's see what other spells have been broken here. So what fell out, it says out of tricks. They don't even have any more tricks here. That's the thing. I feel like they exhausted all possibilities when it comes to working up against you, Chosen, because they realized the amount of power that you possess. There's no spell work that they can really do. Oh shoot, this wasn't supposed to be in here. This is one of my herbal cards here. There's nothing that they can really do to distract you or to get you off of your throne at this point. You're becoming much stronger, okay? So then I have here, look, touch not my anointed one. The Most High said, don't touch them. And so they don't even have the authority. They don't have the ability to get into your energy anymore. That's why they've run out of tricks. Because you've obviously done a lot of work on yourself. And you've earned the right to stand firmly in your authority here, spiritually and physically. So let me take one more as far as the spell that was broken. So it looks like, yeah, there's nothing more that they can do. Look at this. It says they face judgment. And y'all, I got a lot of cards in this deck here. Lots of cards that speaks on the different spells that people could be doing against you. But only one card came out as far as the spell being broken. So it's showing me that whatever they was trying to do to manipulate your mind, okay, to keep you stuck and bound to them, is no longer effective. Because whatever you've been doing, the Most High said no. They're facing judgment now. They're facing major judgment. Let's see what kind of judgment are these beings facing right now. What type of judgment are they facing? They hate just how authentic and how creative you are. It just irks them. It burns them up. What type of judgment is your enemy facing right now? The moon is in the reverse. Look at that. The justice card is at the bottom of the deck. The scales now balance for you because the truth has been revealed. They've been exposed. That's the judgment, is exposure. They can no longer hide in the shadows anymore. They can no longer throw rocks and hide their hand. You're fully aware that these beings are out here, that they've been doing spell work over you, over your lineage, over your wealth, your happiness, your peace of mind, your health, your love life. You're fully aware of that. Okay. And so with the justice card, now the scales balance, okay? You get everything back and more, okay? And so they're taking losses on the other end of that scale, though. Look at that, Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is their judgment. They're caught red-handed. Everything that they did, every measure of deception that they practiced, everything that they tried to take from you, every amount of energy that they tried to siphon and harness from you, to enhance their spell work, to enhance their manifestations, to enhance their wealth, their power. They've been caught with this card coming out in the reverse. If y'all like this deck, this is my IC Tarot deck. You can always order this. I made this deck specifically, okay? So, yeah, they're being caught red-handed. No more hidden agendas. You see them very clearly. And this is you. Look at that. The moon is in the reverse again. What is this peeking out? The Fool is in the reverse. They jumped way too damn fast. They should have paid. They stumbled over their own 2 feet, like I said. And what happens when you jump too fast? You land swiftly on your head. Okay? That dome has been cracked wide open. So a lot of them, they got some headaches now. I don't know what they're going to do with that one. But the Justice card is here. You took this to the judge of all judges, though. Okay? And it's on your side. It works out in your favor. Some of you had to take people to physical court here in the 3D. And the Most High made sure that the right people was placed in that particular environment to ensure that you received your justice. But they know that you see the truth. The Justice card is all about truth. It's all about fairness. It's all about integrity and what's right. And so no more hiding the truth. They can't hide behind the shadows anymore. They can't tell the world that they're one thing when behind the closed doors they're doing something different. They can't try to accuse you of being the one who was causing issues for them. Nope, because the truth is out now. The truth is out. The moon is here twice. Okay, so their judgment is that the truth is revealed. They are exposed. No more hidden things here. Look at this. 8 of Cups. You walk away. You walk away smiling too. Okay, there is no regret in walking away from these energies. You move towards your wish fulfillment. But they're stuck. There's nowhere for them to go. They're stuck in it. Look at that. Hold on, y'all. So the 5 of Swords came out in the reverse, okay? 5 of Swords in the reverse is a strong energy that says whoever was working up against you, manipulating your circumstances, teaming up together to work up against you, to try to take you down, this is in a reverse. They no longer have that type of power, okay? The energy has been flipped back onto them. A lot of you returned that energy right back to sender 1,000-fold, okay? I know that I mentioned yesterday in yesterday's reading, I mentioned us doing a declaration on a candle where you write down whatever, for every dollar and amount of energy exerted to do spell work against the chosen, it is now, let me see, for every dollar and amount of energy exerted to work against me, they now lose 1,000-fold, and I gain 1,000-fold in return in spirit and in flesh across all timelines, realms, and dimensions. I might have worded it a little bit better yesterday, so you have to go back and watch yesterday's message to really fully gauge what should be written on that candle. But in other words, a lot of these beings spent a lot of money paying people to do spell work against you to slow you down, because they hated how creative you are and they wanted those gifts for themselves, okay? So they had people doing spell work to block your gifts, to block your manifestations, to block your abundance. And so for every dollar that they spent, they lose 1,000-fold, okay? So if they spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars, then they losing 1,000-fold. If they spend thousands and thousands of dollars, then they're losing 1,000-fold per dollar. And not just the money aspect of it, but the amount of energy exerted. So for whatever the energy that they exerted, whether it was a whole lot of energy that they put into this, a whole lot of thoughts that they had about wanting to see you fail, a whole lot of anger and bitterness and, hatred that they had for you, whatever that energy was, however much they exerted towards you, 1,000-fold is their measure, okay, in the amount of losses that they're taking in all areas of their life. And so, trust and believe, my candle has been lit. It's been lit. And that's for those people in the back that love to visit my channel, who send the evil eye towards me. I'm always on top of your ass. Okay? My spiritual team is always watching. I don't miss a beat. I don't miss a beat. Okay? All up in your energy, know exactly who you are energetically. I know what you look like energetically, and I handle you accordingly. Please know this, okay? So this says, you will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine, okay? This is why, this is their judgment. You, chosen, will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. That's that 1,000-fold in return for every dollar that was spent towards your demise. You receive 1,000-fold in your inheritance. You will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. Screenshot that and remind yourself of what's being spoken out here, because this is your justice. This is what you've earned because you are Phoenix rising from the ashes. You didn't let them take you down and keep you there. See, they thought that they was going to take you down and you was going to stay down. And they figured if they worked in numbers, then you would not be able to overcome whatever energy they were sending towards you. That's what they thought, but they were stupid. They've always been stupid, and they will remain stupid, okay? So you're going to be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. It says new chapters require a new version of you. You've changed so much. You've changed so much, and that's why you're ready for this new chapter of your life. These people, this energy is about to be old news, okay? It's about to be old news, just an old memory. Yeah, because this says you're stepping into your highest divine life path. You're rising higher and you're getting in alignment with your purpose. That's what's happening here. You're getting in alignment with your purpose. You're going to be celebrating in the near future, chosen. So you got to keep going. Be patient. Take your time. This says causing unexplained body pain and numbness. So some of them, this is a doll here with needles in it. Some of them was actually using dolls, making dolls against you to try to cause pain, to try to work up against your health so that you wouldn't feel energized enough to focus on your vision. It says your own worst enemy. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to yourself. So I feel like some of these things, that's why you had the shadow work card, is showing that the reason why they was able to work up against you is because there were certain things happening internally that needed to be addressed. Like the lack mentality, the scarcity mindset, the certain fears that you might have had, certain things from the past that was still lingering in your present energy that needed to be addressed and cleared out. Shadow work needed to be done. And so in that frequency, you was actually assisting them with the spell work that they was doing against you. But now you have a lot more clarity. The truth has been revealed to you, and you recognize, like, no, you have a lot more power than you might have thought. So it says here, low self-esteem. Their envy and inferior towards you stems from deep-rooted childhood wounds. So that came out yesterday too. It was showing that many of you have a strong ability to attract people, right? People are very attracted to your energy. They're attracted to your sensuality. They're attracted to you because you carry yourself with royalty, right? You hold your head up straight, your back is straight, you speak with authority, you know who you are. And so because you carry yourself that way, you attract a lot of people, divine masculines and divine feminines, who are very drawn to your energy because they know it's a genuine energy. But at the same time, you attract people who are very envious of you, that want to see you, that don't want to see you hold your head as high. They don't want you to speak with so much confidence and authority. And so these beings, whenever they would see you or whenever they would hear you, it triggered their own insecurities, and it goes back to their childhood. So they got so much work to do. And the fact that they thought that they could siphon your energy and build their empire off of your energy without doing any spiritual work on themselves says so much about what they know concerning alchemy, concerning karma. They know nothing, clearly. They know nothing, because now that you're standing in your power and your authority, you're not just freely giving your energy away where people, just you're not just passively existing anymore, chosen. And so because you're not just passively existing, you call back your energy from the north, south, east, and west, from all spirits and beings. You call back your energy. You step back into your authority. And so now the tables have turned, and they did not see this coming, because they just knew that you was going to continue to be that docile little lamb, or at least under the illusion, the impression that you was just like them, when in fact you are so much more powerful. You are meant to be at the hierarchy. You're meant to be at the top. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to be in the spotlight, okay? So this says, jealous of the attention you receive from others. Jealous of the attention you receive from others. So that's what I'm saying. You're meant to be in the spotlight. And yet again, 2 cards is talking about inferiority, jealousy. They don't like how people are drawn to you. Okay, and people are drawn to you for many different reasons. But whatever the reason is, this triggers the insecurities in your enemies. So they said, oh no, we got to shut this down, right? They said, we got to shut this down. That was their ultimate objective. This says, judging your spiritual and religious choices, okay? So many of you are spiritual out there, and they're judging you for the path that you've decided to take. Maybe you didn't want to be a part of their cult. Maybe you didn't want to be a part of their clique. Maybe you wasn't pressed to run with, a particular circle because they believed a particular way. You stand firmly in your authority with your divine connection to the Most High Mother and Father, whatever that means for you. So they're judging you because of the path that you chose to take. Okay. Oh no. This one, that's one, I don't even want to say that out loud. Okay. Clear quartz easily dispels negative energy, and at the same time attracts positive energy, absorbs balance, and regulates negative forces and energies. So some of you are working with clear quartz. If you're not, consider getting you some clear quartz. Like this pyramid that I have here is clear quartz pyramid. So you might consider doing that to attract positive energy and absorb any energy that's going to help balance you out. Okay. So I definitely see that these energies they've lost. Okay. We already see that they've ran out of tricks because now they're being judged. The scales are being balanced out for you. And so whatever they was trying to do to keep you down, they've been caught. The moon came out in a reverse twice, so they can no longer hide in the shadows. The 7 of Swords was in a reverse to show that everything has been exposed. Everything has been revealed. You have already put it out there into the universe that you want justice. You want judgment and you want justice. And so now if some of these people are in your intimate circle, they will come rushing back in. They will try to get back into your space because they recognize that their karma is not something that they're ready to face. And so they know that you have an overflow of abundance that's coming into your life, beautiful things that's happening for you. And so they want to partake in that to avoid, because part of their karma deals with lack. Okay. It deals with lack, and it deals with scarcity in many areas of their life. So they want to come into your energy so that you can offload some of that karma, but absolutely not. It's not going to happen. The scales will not balance until they face their karma, until they face their wounds, until they go within and see what the heck is going on inside of them that will make them want to put so much focus and emphasis on trying to keep another man or woman down. You got to have some real negative things working inside of you to pay people to do spell work, to send the evil eye towards people that's minding their damn business and focused on their purpose and doing what's necessary to become the best version of themselves. What would make a person want to work up against someone who clearly has integrity, who clearly has compassion and love for themselves and others? That has to be someone who they just want to take shortcuts They know that they don't deserve a position that where they're being crowned, where they're being recognized, where they're inspiring people. They don't deserve to be in that position. And so rather than doing the work to get there or accepting the fact that they haven't earned that position, they try to hold back anybody else who could potentially rise to that position. And so now they're being judged. So happy Judgment Day to those people in the back, because it's your time now. And for the chosen seed, it's your time. Happy Justice Day. It's your time to receive your justice. You will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. That's my message for you all. I love you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll talk to y'all next time.